What's going on, guys? It is Expo Jesse coming at you with my monthly recap for March and also the end of Q1. So, going to be a pretty interesting video here. So, we'll start with the monthly recap. If you remember from my yearly recap from 2022, you know that my goal for 2023 was to not care as much about my win rate and to really focus on my risk to reward. So, started to on options. I still average down or up once or twice, just depending on the trade. I leave room. I enter with 25% of my allocation, 10 to 20%, and then ready to average up or down depending on the move. Just because I know options with theta and if especially zero DTEs, if they're not moving how I expect, or even if they don't move at all, I'm still going to lose on the trade. So I leave money for allocation and averaging up or down on options. But for futures and forex, I generally do not average down. So I try to keep my risk pretty much the same every trade and try to get that risk to reward up. So for the month of March, it was pretty decent. I obviously don't keep track of my break-even trades because they don't count against me for or against. They're pretty much break-even. Obviously, I lose a little bit on commissions, but not enough to really affect my P&L at all. So wins and losses are only counted here, and ended up with a 71.43%. My goal for every month is 70%, and so gives me a little bit of room, especially with a risk to reward like I did have in March, is pretty decent. And 73% average winner and less than 20% average loser means I'm over a 3%, or sorry, over a 3R per trade. So I can lose 3 trades in a row, and on average, one trade will make up for those 3 winners, or those 3 losers, actually 3.5. So total profit, obviously I didn't make that much, but it is a good stat to keep, that if your risk to reward is good and your win rate is over 50%, you should be net green. So 71.43% and over a 3R per trade average for options for the month of March. Pretty decent. 49 trades. That's a pretty busy month for me. I don't options is not my main trading equity. I use options, forex now, and of course futures is my main. So all 3 of those kind of combine. I'm averaging probably 5 to 10 trades a day, just depending on the day. So yeah, pretty good month for March for options, and we'll go over to futures. So futures, at the end of the month, you'll see here, added some GC, which I don't know if I'll keep doing. I was definitely did not hit very accurately on it. I was 1 for 5, and my one winner was just a 1R trade. So net red on gold. Most of mine are NQ and ES scalps. I don't really swing trade futures. If I want to swing trade, I'll generally go into forex for that. Might implement it in the future, who knows? But I kind of found my home in futures with just scalping my life away. So 49 wins, 17 losses. I did keep track of break evens for, I guess, just those 2, but so 66 trades if my math is correct. So pretty good amount there, about 3 a day. And so again, focusing on risk to reward, my risk to reward is almost a little over 2R and a 74% win rate. So very, very happy with that. One thing I'm focusing on going into Q2 is to not force any trades, just to get a trade out. As much as I love to trade every day, days like NFP, or sorry, not NFP, FOMC, or any really big news that we have right in the smack dab middle of my trading day, which is generally from 9:30 to 11 o'clock. If there's news in the middle, it's going to be hard for me to get a trade in. So for Q2, I'm really going to try to focus on just not forcing any trades, and really just focus on my risk. And if I'm not confident in how price is moving, to not trade. So Moving on to forex, which is something I started alerting last week. Had some double dipping with NQ and obviously gold, but starting next week, it's only going to be the forex pairs on this. Might implement gold after I test it a little bit more, but I find enough trades with just the majors, which are any of the USD based pairs. Good risk to reward, poor win rate, but honestly, with how much I double dipped on gold, I expected that. And 27 trades in 1 week is a lot. So starting next week, probably not going to be doing things like this where, I enter 3 trades on one kind of, signal or indicator. And because if I win all 3. If I lose all 3. So just got to be careful with my win rate there. But obviously, average winner on Friday had a really good day and was net 4.1% on the account with just over 6%. So the big difference between forex and the others are that this total percent profit is not super far off from what I actually take home after trims and stuff, because I don't trim as much. I generally will have 2 targets, maybe 2, and I'm not going to trim before those. I don't care if I'm like Euro USD on Friday. I didn't trim until 3 hours, so I kind of like that. It's a little less stress for me to not really have to keep track of the trade as much or keep an eye on it as close. So yeah, that was March. So overall, 60, I think I said 66 here, 49. So probably about 120, 130 trades for the month. And yeah, pretty decent. So head over and we'll do the Q3 tracker. So this is 2023 so far. Like I said, focus this year is risk to reward. So for futures, I have 236 total trades minus 9 break even, so 225 or 227 trades on the year so far, with 3 risk to reward and 81% win rate. So pretty darn accurate so far this year, and in a trading market that I've found pretty difficult to trade. A lot of scalping and got to be quick and in and out. Options is pretty much the same, 2.5 R, 75% win rate, and 168 total trades. Actually, yeah, that is only counting wins and losses. So really, really nice there. 75%. I mean, I'd love to be over 80, but with a 2.5 R, I don't really care that much about that. Forex, obviously, we've seen that before, because I just started alerting that. So heading over to the total percentage, crossed over 1,900 trades this quarter. So 2,000 will be in the next month, which is pretty crazy to think about. Lifetime risk to reward is at 2.2, which means, I can lose 2 trades, and 1 trade will make up for the 2 losses. So love that. Obviously, crypto was one of those that I traded, I think, like in 2020, whenever there was a huge crypto run. And I wasn't really, it was a little bit earlier on in my alerting, and I was more focused on winning, and so I'd trim more aggressively. Now, obviously, I've matured and realized that win rate doesn't mean anything, because here you can see I have a 94% win rate, and almost have, if I traded 10 times more, so bringing my forex trades to 140 instead of where this is 170, I'd have a lot higher profit. So win rate is definitely not everything. The only thing that really determines my profitability is my risk to reward and defining my risk. So so crypto average winner 0.62 R, 18.5%. Again, this was years and years ago. Kind of haunts me to this day, but I'll never trade crypto again. That the 24/7 market was not good for my work-life balance. So futures lifetime, this was 2022. I already did this recap in my yearly recap, which should be pinned on my YouTube. Might change over time, but 3R here, options, lifetime 1.7. Anything really over 1 to 1.5 I'm happy with. And then here's my, that's combined. Here's my forex lifetime. So I've been trading forex for a while, adding it back into the mix, and 2.5%, or sorry, 2.5R. I've done that like 4 times this video. So that is the end of my recap. 2023 combined is 78% win rate, and average of, probably about 2.5R per trade. So really nice way to end out Q3. Q1, 3 months Q1. And yeah, heading into Q2, going to be focusing much more on my risk to reward, not caring as much about my win rate, and taking losses quicker, letting my runners run. So that's it. And thanks for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought, if you guys enjoy this kind of content. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.